As we usually do at this point, we are going to have a couple of our students who are participating in career and technical education activities within the school system. So I'm going to introduce Morgana White, who's going to be our first speaker. And Morgana Storms White is an 8th grade student at East Cary Year-Round STEM Middle School. She's one of 4 children, ages 13, 14. She has a twin brother, an older brother and sister who are also twins, so double twins. I'm a twin. All in one set. A lot of brothers and sisters belonging to. So she enjoys biking, running, reading, and coding. This is great. One of her gifts is the ability to engage adults in direct conversations, which she has been doing since she is very young. So welcome, Morgana.
Thank you, Mr. O'Connor, for introducing me. And I would like to thank everyone for this opportunity to share my thoughts with you about how businesses such as SAS and Red Hat being present at my school have made such an impact in helping me develop my career goals. Before I came to East Cary, I was surrounded by rambunctious kids, and I just could not cope with the mayhem. I would go to the office at Carpenter Elementary School almost every day and sit with the assistant principal, Miss Jenkins, to escape the chaos and just talk about life. I didn't have the slightest idea of what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't care about my grades, I didn't like the teachers, and then I came to East Cary Middle School. Everything changed. In 6th grade, I was put in this elective. Now, I didn't necessarily want this elective, but my dad thought it would be good for me, so I signed up for it. Or rather, he signed up for it.
Way to go, Dad.
You might have heard of it. It's called Computer Skills and Applications 1, where I met Ms. Smith. And when she introduced me to this website, it's called Scratch.edu. It rocked my world. I mean it. I love this beginner's coding language. I even got used to it to finish projects in my other classes at school. If you've never heard of Scratch, you should take a look. It was created by the Computer Science Department at MIT. That's the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It is a block-based language where you drag and drop bits of code to make a program. In the beginning of 7th grade, Miss Smith told me she wanted to start a coding club. I thought this was a great idea. She got some pretty cool people from SAS and Red Hat to work with us and help us learn to code. But they taught us so much more. The volunteers were from Red Hat, Miss Lisa Davison, and SAS, Mr. Michael Monaco. They were both awesome. I really got to know Mr. Monaco because he was leading the group I was in. Mr. Monaco really helped me form a clear view of what lies ahead for my career. I gained a sense of what I wanted to do in life. I found code stimulating, and that drove my passion. Suddenly, I was paying more attention in class, and my grades started to perk up. A major part of this is dedicated to these professionals pushing me in the right direction and being willing to share their time with us. You probably already know this, but I learned that in some places, about 30% of United States students drop out of high school, with dropout rates exceeding 50% in poor urban communities. Kids need drive, just like I have now. They need someone to look up to, someone to draw inspiration from, a role model, someone who they aspire to become. They need to be able to meet and talk with these professionals. Some programs have been developed to address this need, like the Spark program. This program is designed to connect undeserved 7th and 8th graders with professional mentors. Spark's 2012 alumni data shows apprentices are graduating at 92% higher than the national average. There's even some right here in the Research Triangle, like a program called US 2020. I actually think the guy who founded it is right here in this room. Anywhere? Okay. Yeah, over there. It has all the benefits of Spark except it's local. You could even sign up and change lives for kids right now on its website. Just like our school has done, this has changed lives. So with some determination and inspiration, we students can do anything. We just need a gentle push in a positive direction by someone who has done it, a mentor, who will show us a path. Mr. Monaco and Miss Davison are showing us that path, and their impact is unbelievable. They are fantastic, helpful, and generous, willing to go that extra mile for us. As Sean Hitchcock, a chemistry professor at the University of Illinois, once said, "A mentor empowers a person to see a possible future and believe it could be attained." That's what Mr. Monaco and Miss Davison are doing for us. That's what mentors can do for many others. Mentors need to be recruited. Miss Smith is an amazing woman. How she got Sass and Red Hat to lend experienced mentors to our club, I'll never know. But what I do know is that this club she created is the start of something big. In its second year, we now have nearly 100 members. She's changing people's lives, sending them on a different path, a better path. Through her initiative, she found a way to partner with companies and find inspirational mentors. What if the school system provided more help for teachers like Miss Smith and made it easier for them to partner with companies? I bet it could make a huge impact. So what I would like you to take away from this today is that businesses being present in our school has helped me phenomenally with my career goals. I now have a much better idea of who I want to be and to have a role model as a guide who is actually helping and spending time with me. I believe that I could become like them. And a role model forces you to focus on what you want and work hard for it. Nowadays, it seems to be all about networking. Mr. Monaco and Miss Davison are putting me in touch with great people and are opening great doors for me, as you can see right now. Because of these doors, these people I met, I may even have the ability to gain an internship at SAS someday. This is what this experience has done for me. It allowed me to focus on the future and the path ahead. Teachers like Miss Smith need more help to partner with great companies willing to help students. These companies can make a tremendous difference in a student's outcome in life. The bar is set high for students to succeed in this competitive world, and you can either choose to let us limbo under it or give us a pole and let us vault over it. I believe mentors from supporting businesses are that pole. Thank you.
I'm going to take lessons. Can we talk later? Okay, but you know, some really great points about mentors and business being in the schools and for the CDCs and principals in the office. Just that reminder that from the business community side, we don't walk in the front door and figure out what classroom to go down to and say, hey, can I talk to your class? We need the gatekeepers to make the connection. And if you think about it, what you've got in the structure is kind of like an hourglass. You've got the teachers and all the students on one side. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And in the center, you've got administration, you've got CDCs, you've got academy directors, and on the other side, you've got all these business community people. So the folks in the middle are very, very, very important, as we've always said, because we need that even if we have more push from the outside business community to jump in and be related to activities within school, we need someone to get us into it. And what I tell CDCs or whenever people call me or send me a note, as soon as I know the teacher and the business person, here's your contacts, you two work it out. And that's the best way to do it. But that's just a good reminder about mentors and relationships and internships. And Academy of Information Technology, that's I would work for you. Okay, our next guest speaker we've got is Ritwak Pavan, and Ritwak is